Oh my goodness. Just when I thought I could go to bed, right? Just when I thought I'd done enough studying for the day, I've been a good student, coronavirus, whatever. Now, I open my tablet because the election is like bugging me. It's on my mind and shit. So I turn on my tablet to look at the news, and what do I find? In a world where people want you to be ashamed of your country, they want you to uh, lick the boot of Black Lives Matter. It used to be that you lick the boot of the cops, or now it's that they want you to lick the boot of Black Lives Matter. Somebody always wants you to do some boot licking. Like, listen, a long time ago, people got tired of licking boots, and so we decided to stop licking boots. That's why we got rid of Obama, okay? Because Obama was a bootlicker. He was Iran's bootlicker, okay? So everybody seems to hate bootlickers, right? I hate bootlickers, always have, okay? And it just so turns out that the Democrats are cheaters and bootlickers. Obama was a Democrat, okay? But now, man, the salt doth flow. Take a look at this shit right here. This video will probably get censored. Cue the clown music. Oh man, I don't know how to do that. Fuck, I just speak, We live in a crazy ass world. It's fucking crazy. Joe Biden. Joe fucking Biden. And the crazy thing about all this is the military is the one that asked Trump to run in the first place. They saw where the country was going because Obama was a bootlicker. Okay? America was licking the boot of Iran and the mullahs. Everybody, was talking about plane loads. Well, people were talking about plane loads of cash, and the plane loads of cash were real. Okay? We were licking Iran's boot by the billions of dollars. And it was all thanks to Obama not keeping his word, not doing what he said he would do. And now Trump is doing what he said he would do, and here we have this. Okay, so let me read this website. And I know about, because Adam Kragler, this is a .net, not a .com. We must never forget those who furthered the Trump agenda. We should welcome in our fellow Americans with whom we differ politically. But those who took a paycheck from the Trump administration should not profit from their efforts to tear our democracy apart. The world should never forget those who, when faced with a decision to put their money, their time, and their reputations behind separating children from their families, encouraging racism and anti-Semitism, and negligently causing the unnecessary loss of life and economic devastation from our country's failed response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's bullet point this. Bullet point 1. Putting your time, money, and reputation behind your country. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Well, see, there's something wrong with that. Okay? If I would have kept doing that, I would have probably burned out my coil. Maybe made my battery explode if I would have kept doing that. See? So, yeah. That would have been my reputation for doing bad shit, which I don't want, so I stopped doing it. Duh, right? Okay. So the world should never forget those who, when faced with a decision, chose to put their money, their time, and their reputations behind separating children from their families. First of all, these children were not with their families. Okay? They weren't with their mothers and their fathers. They were with coyotes. Okay? Now, you can look at the tweet from Craigler, but I just want to go over this website. All right? Separating children from their coyote family. Okay? Not family. Coyotes. Human traffickers, smugglers, child rapists, pedophiles. You know how they want to legalize that shit? I'm a victim of that shit. Okay? There was a Catholic boy named Johnny. And one day he decided to call me into his room and have me give him a massage, you know? And it was, some weird shit, whatever, but, and then he told me not to say anything. He made sure to tell me, don't say anything to your mother, right? Because I'll get in trouble, right? Right? So that's the kind of people that this website is claiming are these children's families. You want to talk about reputation? I forgot who it was that made this website. I just saw the name Trump Accountability and wanted to take a look at this because in a world where Joe Biden could be granted the illegitimacy, the office of president under illegitimate means, which I don't think actually that world exists, but this is the narrative for the time being that Joe Biden, that this world could exist. Cheaters lose, okay? When you cheat, when you use steroids at a game, you lose. If I was to go to Aikido class or whatever, one of these fine days again, if I was to cheat, if I was to put my shoes on the mat, and I am not sufficiently skilled to repel whatever comes at me in Aikido, if I walk up to the sensei and my shoes on the mat, he's going to smack the shit out of me. Okay? And that means I lose. That means I get the fuck out of the dojo and never come back. So what is this nonsense about Joe Biden possibly being the president? He should get smacked and sent off the debate stage. Now, but for the sake of the liberals in this country and around the world, the whole world is watching this and laughing their asses off at these liberals. Remember what they did. When faced with a decision, chose to put their money, their time, and their reputation behind separating children from their families, encouraging racism and anti-Semitism. Racism. I don't get this one. Trump has the Latino vote. He has the black vote, right? What about Brexit? What about Ice Cube? What about 50 Cent? Lil Yachty, I guess you could call him. Oh no, he's probably Latino. Yeah. No, not Lil Yachty. Fuck. Lil Pump. Latino. Yeah, Lil Wayne, you know. How a living fuck are you gonna tell me on this website that you paid for a .net domain that Donald Trump and his supporters are racist? I bet this video is gonna get censored. Oh Lord, this website should be censored. And separating children from their families, encouraging racism and anti-Semitism, Middle East peace, all right? And America finally moved the embassy to Israel. So I want you to explain to me, somebody in the world, explain to me the rationale behind this website so far. Maybe the one who built it, who you can find on Craigler's tweet. We shouldn't, and now, see here, this is the other part. See here. We should not allow the following groups of people to profit from their experience. Those who elected him. Individuals who worked for Trump, who worked for the Trump for President campaign, Republican National Committee, and affiliated PACs in 2016 or 2020. Those who staffed his government. Individuals who worked in any role as a political appointee in the Trump administration. Those who funded him. Individuals who used their massive personal wealth. Oh, okay, that, oh. Oh man, I like beer. Fucking hell. Oh. Lo, the salt floweth, and it maketh me thirsty. Oh, whoever built this website, thank you so much. These elections, Racism and anti-Semitism, and negligently causing the unnecessary loss of life and economic devastation from our country's failed response to the COVID-19 pandemic. So many things run through my mind. The hospitals, the fake stats, the elections, the fake stats, the fake votes, Ilhan Omar. Obama, John McStain, 9/11. And no, we will never forget. Ever. So, TrumpAccountability.net need to change its name to Obama Accountability. .fucking-net. Shout out to Adam Kragler for that tweet. And wherever you are in the world, James Munder, I wish you well, sir. We live in a crazy fucking world that gets crazier by the day, and but all I know, the thing that gives me solace is that cheaters lose. When you're disqualified, man, you know you cheated. When you walk on the mat without shoes, you get smacked. And you try to have a good attitude to life. Doesn't always give you what you want, but you try to want what's best for everyone. But then you find out that some people just aren't like that. They don't want to help. Some people want to help, but some people just don't want to help. They're the people that come along and see you building this big sandcastle. Life is a sandcastle because one day death is going to come and it's going to wash everything away. Everything that we take so seriously. But I don't know what comes after, but there's some connection to this, and what happens here affects what happens there, so, and vice versa. So we have to make this place healthier. And websites like this don't do that. Okay, TrumpAccountability.net, change your name to ObamaAccountability.net because you're full of shit, okay? And you need to get over your shit. Accept the results of the elections. Just like when Joe Biden walked onto that mat with his shoes on. Just like when Camel Toe Harris walked onto that debate stage with VP Pence and spoke to the vice president as if he was her secretary. And black people voted for this woman? You want reparations, yet you voted for Kamala Harris? You are some stupid motherfuckers. You know that? Some really stupid motherfuckers.